Hey guys, with all of the talk lately on stolen valor and all the talk about Wrangler and his service and all of that, I've been reflecting a lot on my military service, my time in the Army. And I served from 84 to 99. I was in Operation Desert Storm, Desert Shield. I didn't tell a lot of stories about that. I wish I had. But what I'm talking about is I have a playlist called Army Life. I shared it on my community page. But if you go to the community page or if you go to my page, channel page, and look up playlists, you'll find Army Life. That's a list of stories that I told. I did a series where I was telling my stories about my time in the military. So you can find that if you're interested. You know, if you really like Army stories or military stories, you can go there and listen to my personal accounts of being in the Army. I did serve in Desert Storm, Desert Shield, but I did it from Germany. I begged to go to Iraq. And I was in Headquarters 32nd ADCOM, which is the Army Air Defense Command. And I was in the G1 there, but I was serving in communications. We were doing all the classified and confidential documents and secret documents that were coming in. And I begged to go to Germany. To Iraq, to Saudi Arabia, and they were like, "No, dude, you're good right here." And I was like, "I want to go to Saudi Arabia, man." I wanted to go, but anyway, I digress. So, but I only served 15 years because they had a thing called the Up or Out program, and that was where you either could go and try to get promoted again, or you could take a payout and get out. I had reached my 15 years, so they said, "Look, you got to either go back to the board and try to be a staff sergeant, or you got to, we're going to push you out." My father had just died. My mother was really sick. And I just, my plan was to retire from the Army and then spend a whole, 5 years or so with my Army retirement going fishing and hunting with my dad. But he died before I could get to that point, and I just lost it. I was just like, you know what? I don't even care anymore, because my father was dead. But so I said, I don't want to go back to the board again, and I don't want to do all that. I missed Staff Sergeant by like 60-something points. Can you believe that? 2 college courses I missed because you got points at that time to move up, and I missed the points by like 2 college courses. So I was a sergeant. They said, "Look, 15 years, you got to either go back to the promotion board and try to get E6, or we're going to push you out." I said, "I'm out." And so they gave me $25,000 to get out. I'm trying to find my DD-214. I am one of those also who says, I don't know where it's at. I have it. I think it's in the shed in my Foot Locker. I have to look. My shed is like packed because the kids put all their crap in there. But I do have my DD-214. It's somewhere. When I moved a new mobile home into my space, the DD-214 got filed away, and I think it's in one of the Foot Lockers. At any rate, there's a code on my DD-214. I have to get a waiver if I ever wanted to go back in the Army because I took a $25,000 payout. But with all this talk and stuff, I was just, I don't know, I've been reflecting on my military history. I'm proud that I served. I'm very proud. So I did the playlist, Army Life, and I did that several years ago. But I decided to put all those videos into one playlist and share it with you. If you just click it, you can go to my channel and look up playlist Army Life. Or you can look at my community page today, and I've uploaded it there. Following this, in about an hour, I'm going to have an editorial for you where the cops threatened to charge a child with a crime. The child was a victim. That one's going to piss you off. Thank you, guys. And all you veterans out there, thank you for your service.